celebrating 13 years of possibility. Pilot Flying J and Halloran Hilton Hill present Anything is Possible. Today's guest, Warren Payne.
Welcome to another edition of Anything is Possible. I'm Halloran Hilton Hill, and of course, these are great stories about great people whose lives prove possibility. And every week as I do the show, first of all, I love doing what I do, and I love the privilege of coming into your home or wherever you're seeing this. You might see it online, and letting you know that anything is possible in your life. We really just kind of shine a light on the fact that anything is possible. And my guest today is another one of those possibility people. Welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you.
Warren Payne. I'm going to say something, and I want your first response. Fountain City.
Greatest place in the world to grow up.
Why do you say that?
It's a lot about family, closeness of the community, the churches, the community, all the stuff we did at the Lions Club. Sports was big at Central High School, and you knew everyone. My dad had 6 brothers and 1 sister, so I could not get in trouble in Fountain City. So it was close, and it was of course I grew up in the 50s and the 60s, but it was a great time.
Central High School.
Yes, sir.
You played basketball at Central High School?
I did.
What position did you play?
Center.
And tell me about your experience as a basketball player at Central High School.
My freshman year, they gave 25 uniforms, and I didn't make the team. So I was going to stick with football, and Tommy Shumpert asked me to come back out for the B team, and I did, and ended up playing 3 years, and was lucky enough to make a couple of all-tournament and all-star teams, and went on to play college ball, so it was a great experience.
At King College?
King College. Now
Right.
King University.
King College, which is in Bristol, Tennessee.
It is.
And you accepted the scholarship to King College. Talk to me about your journey there.
It's probably the greatest 4 years of my life. We played, back then it was NAIA, right now it's Division II, and we played schools like Belmont and Carson Newman and LMU and Tennessee Wesleyan and some of the schools in Memphis. The relationships you develop during those 4 years, it's different than high school because you're living with those guys and traveling with them every day. And it was, met my wife. Took me about 6 months to ask her for a date. And we dated 3.5 years. And the relationships from college are still there, very close. And it was a great time. We finally won the championship our last year, tied Carson Newman. They'd beat us every year. So it's just a great experience. It's probably the best 4 years of my life for lots of reasons.
Your wife's name is Kathy?
Kathy.
One thing I notice about you, whenever you talk about your life, we've had a couple of conversations leading up to this one, you mention her. You say we. You say we, and you mention Kathy. Would you take me to the first time that this tall, lanky guy at King College asked her out? I would like to know specifically what you said, and why did it take you so long to go? Would you go out? I want to know. I want the story.
And this is on TV, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So PG or PG-13.
I saw her on the campus, my college roommate, and I said, I'm going to ask her out. And he said, well, she's not go out with you. So finally, in February of our freshman year, I asked her out. We went to a high school basketball tournament game. I bought her a Coke and a popcorn, and she said she should have known then that she was in trouble. But she's from Sweetwater. And we dated for 3.5 years and got married 2 months after we graduated.
But I want to know how you asked. Did you just walk up to her and go, hey?
I don't remember. It's been so long ago.
But you were shy?
I may have had somebody else ask her for me. I'm not sure. I want to make sure she didn't turn me down.
So I want to start here for just a minute in your story. You love this woman, right?
46 years this coming June.
What did you see in her, and what do you see in her now, and why has that relationship been one of the sources of fuel for your life?
Well, first, she was cute. She was very quiet, very smart. She was from Sweetwater, well-grounded, Christian, and the journey for 46 years has been wonderful. We never have an argument. People think when I say that's crazy, but we just don't argue. And she does her thing, and I do mine, and then we do things together, and it's just always. She's always there for whatever when I started my own business, she was there praying every day. And I've had a little bit of a medical issue lately, and she's there. She's always there, very supportive, great with the kids, and very quiet. So it's just been a wonderful relationship.
We're going to talk about the possibility of your life, this kid from Fountain City who's going on to do a lot of stuff, and we'll continue that conversation in just a moment. You're watching Anything is Possible.
Possibility powered by Pilot Flying J, Covenant Health, Home Federal, and the Knoxville News Sentinel. Coming up,
Your life flashes in front of you for about 30 seconds in the ER when they say that you have a mass and it's rather large.
Welcome back to Anything is Possible. Warren Payne is my guest. The reason I asked you about Fountain City and I asked you about school and I asked you about Kathy is because you are a guy that's deeply connected to community, family, and faith. I mean, that's your home base. We were talking about this prior to you coming here,
Right.
and that's where you hang out. If people look at your career trajectory, you're in banking,
I was.
and you now have a company, Fountain Leasing, that does really well. Tell us a little bit about your company.
We are an equipment leasing company, which is basic financing large equipment, bulldozers and front end loaders and backhoes and dump trucks and all those things. It's a cousin to banking, but all we do is equipment. We don't do the other stuff. And I started May of 1985, left a banking career to go out on my own, which is a bit scary.
What was that like?
It was scary because you're giving up all the stuff that's associated with your, insurance and bonuses and salary and all that. So we started May of '85, and it just grew very slowly.
When did you make that decision that I must go do this? I must kind of see what the possibility is. Do you remember, was there an event? Was there something that happened that led you to that decision?
Probably 3 or 4 years I thought about it. And banking, I was with First Tennessee when we took over Jake Butcher's bank when they failed, so that I had spent 2 years working with the FBI and the FDIC and all the issues associated with that. But I'd always wanted to do something on my own, and this was a cousin to banking. And we started out very slow. We had 3 employees, worked a lot of hours, and it just continued to build over time, and we've just been very fortunate. We have offices in 4 cities now.
What's the scale of the business now?
We're about $40 million in outstandings that we carry the paper on. So it's not like a big bank, but it's it's big for us.
Can you believe that the kid from Fountain City is the guy that's leading this company?
No, because I was going to be a coach and a teacher, and I got into banking through one of my accounting professors, and was in that for almost 16 and a half years, and then got into the leasing business. So it's completely different than anything I ever planned in college.
Why did you want to be a coach and a teacher?
Because I'd played the whole time, and I felt like you could have an impact on kids, and I'd done a little bit of coaching with young kids while I was in college. We got to help a little bit with some seminars that they had and some coaching clinics, and I thought, well, that's what a lot of the guys I played with, that's what they did. So I thought, well, I'll do the same thing, but it didn't work that way.
The money doesn't drive you, does it?
Well, yes and no. No, I think it's the satisfaction of doing what you do. It's about relationships and trust and integrity. And if you build a business, if you don't have that, it's not going to be successful. So it's important to us in our company that we give back to the community, and we take care of the customers. We've got customers been with us the whole 25 or 30 years. So that's an important part of what we do. Plus, Kathy says if I come home, I'm going to be in trouble, so I have to continue to work.
So I wanted to talk to you about what you've learned about possibility, because your life is a dynamic example of possibility. Does possibility have a recipe? And if so, what have you found out is the recipe for possibility?
Well, I think it's 3 things for me. It's faith, family, and friends. But it's also, in the business part of it, it's about trust and integrity and building relationships and people understanding that if they come to you, they can trust what you say and what you do. That doesn't mean you'll always get it right, but if you don't get it right, then they understand it's for the right reason and you try to correct it, but they have to trust you and trust your company.
Who taught you that, though?
I guess Fountain City. the church, my parents. My dad was a Marine who fought in the war and got shot up pretty bad. So, you know, I learned through him how you treat people and how you handle relationships. And
Well, I mean, what exactly did he teach you? What did he say it, or did he just live it, or did you?
he was very quiet, but it was always about being honest and telling the truth. And, you know, he was a pretty tough guy. You know, you're in the war and you get shot, but he never said much. But everything we did was about trust. And we had to work at a very young. We didn't have a whole lot growing up, so we had to work at a young age. You learn that work ethic early on, and I think that's vitally important to kids, that they have to do some work at an early age. I guess I bought all my clothes from the time I was 14 years old, mowing yards and raking leaves, which I don't want to do either one of those anymore.
Yeah.
You get tired of that.
Yeah, I'm done with that too, right?
Yeah.
So let me run down. Faith.
Right.
Talk to me about faith.
Well, I grew up in a Baptist church, still in a Baptist church, and I think that's a basis for all that I do and believe. It always has been. It's when you go through tough times, it's what maintains you and sustains you, and it leads you through whatever you do in life.
Family.
Well, my dad was one of 8. My mother was one of 7, so family was big. And all my uncles and one aunt lived in Fountain City for the most part the whole time I was growing up. And I've got about probably 18 or 20 cousins that we all grew up together. So family was big, and we'd all go to my grandmother's. We called her Mamaw, so we'd be there on Sunday afternoon. So family was just huge, and it still is. We still get together. A lot of the cousins do.
I see you at a local restaurant quite frequently, and they're a group of guys, and it's always the same group of guys, friends.
Yeah.
Talk about friendship.
Well, I think for everything you do, both in the community and at church and at work, you know, friends are vitally important. Lee Eigelhart works with me at the office. We spend a lot of time having lunch with and doing stuff with people we grew up with and friends that we've developed in the business world for over 20 years. The guys we eat lunch with, we've been eating lunch together for 20-something years. And there's 4 of us, but occasionally there'll be another 2 or 3 that fill in.
Why do you do that?
I think it's because of friendships. It's a great, I look forward to that every Friday because there's no rules. If you're thin-skinned, you don't need to come to that lunch table. And it's just, and any of those guys, if you ask each other for any help, they would be right there. So
Recently, you've been through a health scare.
I have. Still going through it a little bit.
So you've done all the stuff. You've checked all the boxes in terms of financial and business accomplishment. You've done well for a kid from Fountain City. But that one, that's a wake-up call.
It is. We went in for ended up being a kidney stone 2 weeks ago, and then they did the CAT scan to make sure, and sure enough, it was a kidney stone, which if anyone that's listening's had one of those, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't had one, you don't want it. And they did a scan. They saw a shadow, thought I had a mass. They did the second scan after I drank some contrast, and I do have a mass. So then last Monday I had to have biopsy. And you know, for 10 days, you don't know what's going on. My oncologist felt like it was malignant. It ended up being a fatty tumor. They did 4 samples, and I have a PET scan tomorrow morning just to make sure. So, and it's in a tough place, but you know, if it does not grow, they won't do anything with it. But what you learn there is you learn about friendships, and you learn about your church and family and friends through text and cards and all that. But your life flashes in front of you for about 30 seconds in the ER when they say that you have a mass and it's rather large. So you know, and if I hadn't had the kidney stone, we wouldn't have found that. So yeah, that was scary.
It got real.
It got really real.
I can't imagine what that 10 days is like.
It was hard.
It's almost like not knowing is harder than knowing.
It is. I'd rather know and deal with it than not know. We just didn't know, and you know, had all the. And I don't like doctors and hospitals. No offense to my physician friends, but I don't like that. But I was in and out of a lot of doctors' offices, and still have one more tomorrow. But you know, you just wait, and you don't know the extent of it, and you know, you've had friends that have had that. We lost 3 parents to cancer, so you know, all that flashes in front of you. What's amazing is all that flashes in front of you in about a minute period. You know, every thought you can imagine. So.
Wow, 60 seconds to change your perspective. Why don't we take a break? And when we come back, what I'd like to talk about, our show is about possibility. A lot of people that I've talked to that have been at that point where you have something happen and it really does jar you even more awake, they see different possibilities after that. They're like, wait a minute, okay, the clock is ticking. Here's what I'm gonna do now. Here are the possibilities that I see now. My guest is my friend Warren Payne. We'll be right back.
Coming up,
I think you could be an example by the way you handle something like this. So it's scary, but you have to hit it head on and you have to handle, whatever comes, and we'll handle it.
This week, our Home Federal Community Spotlight is on Friends of Literacy. Did you know that currently 1 in 12 adults in Knox County can't read above the 6th grade level? Friends of Literacy is fixing that. To learn more and see how you can get involved, visit friendsofliteracy.org.
Warren Payne is my guest today on Anything is Possible. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I know you have a passion for service in the community, and you've been honored for that service. But we were talking about your health scare and the window of not knowing and whether or not that provides a possibility reset in your life where you become acquainted with your mortality, and then you say there's success and then there's significance, and this is what I want to do. Have you had that moment where you said, because I would imagine in not knowing, you had to sit there and go, it could be this or it could be this. It could be red pill, blue pill. If they tell me I have cancer, if they tell me it's inoperable, you're a banker, you're a planner, you're a ball player, there's a game plan, there's a plan, you look it in the eye and you deal with it. Or it could go this way. So I imagine that you had to have that conversation with yourself as a Fountain City realist, as the son of a veteran, right?
Yes.
What was that moment? Did you have it, and what was it?
I did. I probably had it for 9 days. Kathy and I have been very fortunate, and years ago we decided we want to give back as much as we can. There's a scripture in the Bible, Luke 12:48, to whom much is given, much is required. And that doesn't necessarily mean finances. I think that's talents and abilities and the ability to influence and help people. But I told Kathy, I said, we've been able to do things, but we're going to do more things, whatever that means. Sometimes it's just a phone call. Sometimes it's going by somebody's house. Sometimes it's helping them with whatever their issue is. But so we have rededicated to trying to do more. And when you think about, I'll be 68 this summer, so as my friend Pete DeBusk and Lee Eigelhart say, we're on the other side of the mountain, and we are. And Pete and I had a long conversation the other day about this. I think you have to give back. There's so many people that need things, and if you have the opportunity to help them, so that's the one thing that came out of this. The other thing is, I surprised myself that I was at peace with whatever.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't sure that I would be that way, but after the initial shock and we started dealing with it, and Kathy helped a lot. She's very steady, and we just said, whatever it is, we're going to deal with it. And wherever the outcome is, we're going to deal with it.
What is it like? What is it like to have that kind of love, right? Where you have a partner that's like, whatever it is, we'll deal with it. That has to have a profound impact on you, because you have to have been thinking about that relationship, your children,
Yes.
those little granddaughters that you asked for.
Yes, I did.
Right?
Yes.
How does it feel to have that kind of love, and does it make that love more present? Are you more aware of the compelling, comprehensive nature of that love?
Yes, you are. It's stabilizing. I think the big thing, it gives you peace. And I went to church. I didn't want to go to church the first Sunday because I didn't want to answer all the questions. And Kathy said, "We need to go. You need to go." So I went, and I got a lot of hugs and kisses. So she told me that I told people I really wasn't sick. I just wanted the hugs and kisses. But you learn in dealing with people and talking to people there what they've been through, and sometimes you can help. And I think you could be an example by the way you handle something like this. So it's scary, but you have to hit it head on, and you have to handle whatever comes, and we'll handle it. We'll deal with it. But the peace is the biggest thing. And I think that just comes from faith, family, friends, and your background and how you grew up and all the people around you.
In the remaining moments that we have, let's talk to your granddaughters. Let's tell them what you've learned about possibility. Let's just speak to them and tell them, give them the recipe, you know. And what do they call you, by the way?
Granddaddy.
Granddaddy.
G-Daddy.
G-Daddy.
And they'll occasionally talk about, you know, that older person. I said, be careful, because you're. When my daughter got married, I said, Amy, I want one thing. I want 3 granddaughters. And we have 3 granddaughters, and so when they're acting up, she'll say, "You're the one that asked for these." But it's been a joy for us. It's been the joy of our life. We have a great. They live here. They go to CAK, and it's a great relationship. It's Grace, Katie, and Sarah. Grace is a freshman. Katie's in the 7th, and Sarah's in the 5th. And I think what I'd want them to do is, wherever they are led by the Lord, is go do that. Don't consider the money or the success part of it. Whatever you're supposed to do, go do that. And our oldest is talking about med school, which is surprising to us. Our youngest is on the skeet team, and she's in her 5th grade, which embarrasses her 2 sisters. And then Katie has a passion for fashion and stuff. So it's interesting to watch how they all interact and what they're interested in. But I would tell them to do the same things I've learned. It's about your faith, family, and friends. It's about integrity and honesty, and it's about trust, and it's about how we've tried to teach them, as their mother and daddy has, to always give back. Whatever give back means, but always try to give back and help others. So
it seems like your turning point brings you back to what you were raised on in Fountain City. Give big, live big, love big,
and have peace. And I think what I just went through, I think the background and Kathy's background really helped that.
Wow.
It's a stabilizing part.
That's awesome. Thank you for being here today.
Thank
What
you.
an awesome story.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Proof anything is possible. We'll see you next time.